Okay folks, so I got a little something different for you today. I've been instructed by my bride to make some flower pots for around the yard and whatnot. So I thought this was a neat little idea to use up some of this rough sawn offcuts and that sort of thing, and we'll get to using those up in a proper way so they actually are something better than just firewood or kindling wood. Okay, so what I've done, I've taken the liberty of just a cardboard box that I had laying around. I didn't do any major measuring or anything. I just come up with a little kind of pattern like. So it's 12 inches across the bottom, 20 inches across the top. What I've done is I've folded it like this, and I divided the number in half of whatever size pot I want to make, and then I just took it on the square, marked out 10 inches, and then on the bottom I wanted it 12 inches, so I marked out 6 inches on the bottom, and then basically just marked it and cut it with a razor knife like so. Okay, so I have put a couple measurements on there for you guys that want to make your own, and all this is just the corner of a box. That's all it is. Use up some of that Amazon cardboard. So being that you're going to have overlapping corners, you're going to have one side that's a little longer than the other. So what I've done is I've made two, one for each side, not each side, each end. So you're going to have a long one on one end and a short one on the other end to make the box. I've approximated this at roughly 1.5 inches. You can make yours however you like. Basically just folding the box in half and getting your measurements, and then cutting it with a razor knife. That's all I did, one cut. And then I just marked it up so I knew what side is what. So I need two of each. So what I've done, I'd already taken the liberty to mark out two of the small ones, like so. Try to get out of this. Just marked out two of the small ones here. And this is approximate, folks. That's the beauty of it. You're using up this rough sawn lumber in such a way where it gives you some use out of it and you don't have to go buy something. So you can use these for raised beds for your tomatoes. If you have a postage stamp lot where you live and there's not a lot of room to do any planting, this is a fun way to do it. You can make these decorative for your patios and your decks. And essentially I'm just winging these measurements. These measurements don't have to be perfect. We're not building a piano. All right, so I need two of those. And the beauty of this is, folks, because it's an angle, you can just flip it. And you only have to make a cut for each one. So now this is one of the pieces that came off one of my monster logs in the Monster Log series. So check out my YouTube channel and you'll see more sawmilling videos. Just a fun project for my bride. It's her birthday today. Okay, so now you see I have 4 pieces cut out. I'll show you how to get the bottom afterwards. But we'll go ahead and make these cuts. Easy peasy. Stand right here, bud. Just making sure I can make this one long cut here without cutting into my little makeshift sawhorse here, which is that black box, Home Depot box. Okay folks, we're not looking about staying in the lines on this, just easy peasy here. Just the beauty of it is you're just making it rustic. Wood's a little bit wet. Okay. To save my patterns, I may have to make some more of these. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the cliffhanger. Okay. Let's go up to my makeshift workbench up here. So this is my my first two cuts, which are the smaller pieces. Now the other two cuts will be the longer pieces. So what we want to do here, now I've trimmed all these up. Take this one like this. We have our two longer pieces. Ain't building no piano. All right. See that coming together? Got a little nub on that one. Got a little nub on there. That's the beauty of it. You don't got to be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. All right, folks. See this coming together? So what I'm going to do...
This goes on that side.
Yep, one sec. Okay, folks, so I just got some... these are probably a little long, but you're going to have a lot of weight in this. You want to think of that. If you have to move it around or whatever, you don't want it coming apart while you're moving it around. So we'll just start here. Just put your thumb here and make sure you got the bottom, because the bottom is the most important part. The top can overlap a little bit, and because it's at an angle, it's going to be a little off, but we don't care about that because we need them to be able to drain as well. So to drain excess water out. So what we're going to do, just pass the screw through here. I'm going to get two in just so I can make adjustments, and just so I can make adjustments as I go here. Ain't building no piano. These are just 3-inch construction screws I got at the Home Depot. Okay, so we'll just put 2 in just so we can make adjustments. Look at that, folks. You can see that. You can picture that. Coming together in your head, isn't it? Then we're just going to run that down to the bottom. Give that a good whap. Whap! Bam! Just like on the Batman movie. Don't be afraid to send them home, folks, because you're gonna have some weight in these when you get them full of dirt. All right, we'll come back around and give it some more screws when we're done, but just to get it all together the way it belongs, this is how we're gonna roll. Don't be afraid to counterseat them a little bit. Okay, so now I'm here. Look at that, folks. Isn't that gorgeous? That would look good on somebody's patio, out there in your yard. That's going to weather. That's going to weather with the storm. It's going to have some beauty to it after the sun gives it a little kiss. All right. Put 4 in each one. So this stuff ain't no pressure treated stuff, folks. Ain't no chemicals in this. This came right off my sawmill, Al Naturel. So this is homegrown lumber and right from the state where I live in. No trucking involved other than a log truck dropping it off from down the street. I forgot to. There you go. Deuce is wild. Speaking of that, if you go to my YouTube channel, Northwind Garage, on YouTube, you'll see a video, Deuce is Wild, on the HM130 Max sawmill. Okay, folks, now for the bottom. Now the bottom ain't got to be nothing spectacular. All you got to do is get a piece of wood to cover it up so it holds dirt in it. And there's plenty of that around here. Okay, folks, so nothing spectacular here. I just basically laid it on top like this and took my pencil underneath like this and marked it. Just make a quick cut here. This is just half-inch. This is just half-inch material off the sawmill, and I'm just gonna take so I have a straight edge on this side, like so. Okay, so basically just cut to fit. 1 5/8" construction screws from Home Depot. Try to stay away from the edge so you don't crack it. Gonna have some good weight on this, so you don't want to skimp on the screws. It's okay if there's air gaps. Okay, so you gotta have a straight piece for this. So what I'm gonna do, air gaps are good. Ta-da! There you have it, folks. Let's get this in context. Okay, folks, there you have it. One scrap wood planter. Okay, folks, so I'd just like to take a minute to thank all our men and women, service members and veterans for the excellent job that they do protecting our country. With that said, happy Memorial Day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe. Northwind Garage, peace out.
Peace out.